Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I've been putting it off because out of fear, out of procrastination, and to be honest, I don't think, I really do think that God was actually reserving the right moment for it to come to fruition. And honestly, that feels like now. So for my first video, I just wanted to talk about I guess this fear of doing things perfectly, and the fact that there is no way to do something perfectly. As humans, we're so flawed, and it's so easy to get into a way of thinking that's so focused on what someone else might think that we never actually take that first leap, that leap of faith, and we can allow those fears to really hold us back. And so something that I wanted to bring through was an awesome quote that I heard today, which was, there was a perfect man called Jesus, and despite his perfection, he was still crucified. And if that isn't enough reason to cut yourself some slack and realize that, hey, no matter what I do, I can do things as perfectly as I possibly can, but I will never be as perfect as Jesus. And it just goes to show, even if I could be as perfect as Jesus, I'm still not going to please everybody. And in fact, I think not pleasing someone, not pleasing everyone, is a really good sign that you're doing something right, because it means you're being authentic, it means you're being true to yourself, and it means, in some sense, you're being polarizing. Because when you think about it, if you're trying to be for everyone, you end up being for no one. The more you try and please everyone, the more you please nobody. So I guess these videos here, to start off with, they're going to be imperfect. They're going to be authentic. They're going to be raw. I don't want to edit these. I just want to hop on. I want to say some words. I want to hit stop, and then I want to upload them, put them on my channel. And that's about it. I don't really want it to be a huge polished thing. I just want to be able to sit here, sit into the Spirit, and allow it to flow through me. And just whatever happens, whatever comes up, just trusting that that is the message that needs to come through on that given day. And maybe some of the things I say won't be for everyone. They might not ring true, but that's fine, because I'm not seeking to speak to the masses. I'm seeking to speak to a select few people who need to hear a certain message. And over time, build a bit of a community here where we can have these conversations around faith, around spirituality, around creativity, and just enjoy this walk together and really rest in the easy yoke of Jesus. A place where there's no striving, there's no over strategizing or planning. It's just resting in the presence of God and allowing that to shine through. So if that sounds good to you, if that sounds like something that you would want to spectate or be a part of, or just come along for the ride as a witness, then please subscribe to my channel. I'll try to make one of these videos every day, and it'll just be a matter of me hitting record, bringing a little transmission through, seeing what happens. So with that being said, thank you for stopping in, thank you for listening if you watched the whole video, and Yeah, peace be with you. Amen.